So the Golden State Warriors, just about like 2 weeks ago, they were the 11th seed in the Western Conference. They were looking like one of the worst teams in the NBA, one of the worst offensive teams in the NBA. But since they traded for Jimmy Butler, they now have a record of 5-1. Yes, 5-1. They're currently the 9th seed right now, and they're rolling right now. The defense looks great. Most importantly, Curry, he has a second option finally. It's been a couple years since Curry had a legit second option. I think Jimmy Butler, he's that player. Jimmy Butler, over his last like 6 games, I believe he's averaging like 20 points. He's been a great player for the Warriors. He's a great off-ball defender, great all-ball defender, and he just gives effort, and that's what the Warriors need, and most importantly. And then as a scorer, he's going to be elite come playoff time. Now, before I continue to talk about Jimmy Butler, I want to talk about the Warriors defense. The Warriors defense has been elite. I mean, Draymond, he's been the anchor of this defense, protecting the rim, contesting guys at the rim, just being there for everybody on the court. He's a great defender. Draymond Green, even at his age, he is still elite, and it's showing. Jimmy Butler next to Draymond Green, this is just like an unfair duo. They're just two pests running around, causing disruptions on defense, and that's what makes the team so great on defense. Currently, the Warriors are the 9th best defense in the entire NBA. I mean, they have a top 10 defense, and when the Warriors won championships, they did have a top 10 defense, so that's good to see. But it is good to see that Jimmy and Draymond, they get along way better than I expected, to be honest. I thought these two would be clashing. These are two guys who are hotheads to me, in my opinion, and I thought they'd be clashing, but they're working together. Jimmy, he draws up plays. Draymond, he's listening, and that's what the Warriors need. They just need guys to listen to each other, communicate, and they can win championships together. Jimmy Butler, Curry, and Draymond Green, that's their big three, and I really think this three can get it done together. They're elite on defense. Curry's one of the best offensive players in the NBA. Jimmy's one of the best postseason players in the NBA. This should be a championship if you ask me. Now, Curry, I have to talk about Steph Curry. Curry, over his last like 6 games, he's averaging about like 28 points. Since Jimmy Butler got on this team, he's been rolling. He's been a better shooter. He's been getting to the rim more, getting to the free throw line, and that's what the Warriors needed from Stephen Curry. They needed him to be aggressive so that way they could win games. But this new Curry and Jimmy Butler duo that we're currently seeing, it works out so perfectly, especially Jimmy Butler being the passing playmaker that he is. Curry, he plays his best basketball when he's off the ball. So Draymond and Jimmy being good passes, finding Curry, this offense is going to be elite. And then when the playoffs come, we already know what Jimmy Butler does. We expect him to take it to here. But this time, instead of having Bam Adebayo on his team, he has Stephen Curry, bro. Stephen Curry, bro. I don't expect the Warriors to lose. If they are still in the play-in, I don't expect them to lose low games in the play-in. I don't see not one team in the play-in tournament beating this team. Just one time, it's not happening. Not happening. But if I'm the rest of the Western Conference, I am a little worried about Golden State. I know they have bigs that they can kill Golden State with, but still, Golden State is one of the best small ball teams in the NBA. They have one of the best offensive players in the NBA. They have one of the best postseason players in the NBA. They have one of the best defenders in the NBA. So it's going to be really, really hard to beat this team. I understand teams have bigs. The Warriors don't have bigs, but the Warriors, they have won championships before with small ball. I know we're in a way different era, but even in 2022, they still won with small ball. It's not like Kevon Looney's leaving the team. He's still a good offensive rebounder. He's a good rebounder in general, and then he's a decent playmaker for the Warriors. So I expect this team to really go far for real. And Moses Moody and Podz, man, I have to give them their credit. Moses Moody, as a starter, he's 9-0 with the Warriors. Every time Moses Moody starts, the Warriors are 9-0. That means he's a good defender. That means he's hitting shots. That means Moses Moody just needs to play, and he'll be good. Podz, he's been way better. The start of the season, that wasn't even Podz for real. Podz was playing terrible, turning over the ball, taking bad shots. Now Podz, he looks like his normal self. He's in rhythm now, and he just looks like a way better player. And ever since Jimmy come, Podz, he took his play up to here. It's either Podz didn't want to get traded, or Podz realized that they have another player who could help them win a championship now. But the whole Warriors team, just in general, they've been playing great as a unit, defensively, offensively. Everything they've been doing in these last 6 to 7 games, they've been looking really good with Jimmy Butler. Draymond Green being the defensive anchor that he's been for years for the Golden State Warriors is still showing till this day. So I had to give Draymond a lot of credit. But most importantly, I am so happy Curry has a second option. I mean, the Warriors always said, everybody in the NBA said when Curry gets a second option, they will look legit again. And we're currently seeing that right now with Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, he just looks like a way different player. He's playing at an MVP level, if you ask me, 28 points a game. MVP level and winning games, and he's climbing up. They're so close to getting that 6th seed, and I really think they could do it. But with that being said though, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes and I'll be dropping again. Thank you guys, and I'm out. See you guys in the next.